Good morning, students. Today, let me continue with the apiculture part 3. So, this will be the last video related to apiculture. So, in this video, I am going to cover the economic importance of honey, beeswax, and venom, as well as the chemical composition of honey. So, the products of beekeeping, the first one will be honey. The honey have a very high nutritional value. Production of honey. So it is not direct plant product because the nectar, pollen and cane sugar bearing secretions of flowers are ingested by honeybees and get mixed with the saliva and undergo certain chemical changes due to enzymatic action. Some ingredients are added to the mixture and reduce the water content. The whole mixture is collected in the honey sac until it reaches the hive. Then honey is concentrated by a strong current of air produced by the rapid beating of workers' wings and traveling over the cells. Now, the formation of honey. Actually, honey is a natural plant product of high nutritional value. The nectar, pollen grains and cane sugar collected by the bees get stored in their crops, one of the important component of the digestive system, and get mixed up with the saliva, and it is regurgitated several times between stomach and mouth as well as crop. The enzymes of saliva turn the sucrose into glucose and fructose, a reaction mediated by the enzyme invertase. Major part of the sucrose is converted into dextrose and levulose. The whole mixture is then collected in the crop until it reaches the hive. As the honeybee reaches the hive, this compound is regurgitated in the hive cell as honey. After placing honey droplets inside the cells, continuous fanning is being done by the worker bees to remove the moisture content in the honey. The moisture content is removed to such an extent that only about 18 to 20% of the moisture content will be remained finally. Thus, the honey can be preserved without any preservatives for many years as it resists any molds, fungi and other bacterial development. Now, coming to the economic importance of honey. As we all know that it has a very good medicinal value, like it is laxative. You know what is laxative is? Laxative means if a person is suffering from conditions like constipation, then some agents will be given to smoothen the digestion process, or what is otherwise called defecation, and such substances are generally referred to as laxative. And this honey is a good antiseptic and sedative and used in Ayurvedic and Unani medicinal systems. It acts as a curative of ulcers on tongue and alimentary canal. Even it can kill typhoid germs and the other uses, like it is used as preservative in brewing industry, in poultry and fishing industries, and it is used to stimulate the growth of plants, the bacterial culture in insect diet also. Now, continued part of the economic importance of honey. You know that this honey is having a great food value. 100 grams of honey provides as much as nourishment as 6 liters of milk or 170 grams of meat. 1 kg of honey yields about 3500 calories of energy. Sugar, vitamins, minerals and other vital elements of the honey are easily digestible and absorbed. Honey can be taken by healthy as well as sick persons at any time in any season. It is used in the preparation of candies, cakes, and breads. People doing heavy physical work take honey as energy source. Honey is helpful in increasing the hemoglobin level. Honey can be used to treat cough, fever, and cold. Honey is hygroscopic. It speeds up healing, growth of healing tissues, and dries it up very faster. Honey is good antioxidant also, which restores the damaged skin and gives soft and young looks to the skin. Constant use of honey strengthens the white blood corpuscles to fight against bacteria and viral infections. Honey reduces inflammation, swelling, and pain, and healing occurs rapidly with minimum scars. Now, some other aspects about honey. As you see in the slide, natural honey has been used by mankind since the past 2500 years all over the world, both as a food and as a medicine. Apiculture, the practice of beekeeping to produce honey, dates back to at least 700 years BC, and for many centuries, honey was regarded as sacred due to its wonderfully sweet properties as well as its rarity. It was used mainly in religious ceremonies to pay tribute to the gods as well as to embalm the deceased. Honey was also used for a variety of medicinal and cosmetic purposes. For a long time in history, its use in cooking was reserved only for the wealthy since it was so expensive that only they could afford it. The prestige of honey continued for millennia until the discovery of refined sugar made from sugar cane or sugar beets. Once these became more widely available, they were in great demand since they provided a relatively inexpensive form of sweetening. With their growing popularity, honey became displaced by sugar for culinary uses. Since then, although honey is still used for sweetening, much of its use has become focused on its medicinal properties and its use in confectionery. What makes honey so popular? It is the easy with which it can be consumed. One can eat honey directly, put it on bread like a jam, mix it with juice or any drink instead, and other herbs to make a medicine. It is savored by all due to its taste as well as health benefits. While the numerous health benefits of honey have made it an important aspect of traditional medicines such as Ayurveda, scientists are also researching the benefits of honey in modern medicine, especially in healing wounds. So there are some other aspects of the benefits of honey are given here. I will just go through them later in my regular class. So honey is an immunity system builder. It is considered from ancient times that the food of foods, the drink of drinks, and the remedy of remedies. The ancient Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians all kept honeybees and extolled the virtues of honey. Some call honey a sweet medicine of heaven, other elixir of long life. Now coming to the another important product of beekeeping, that is bee wax. So honey bee wax is used in the production of some cosmetics, candles, adhesives, varnishes, glues, and so much more. Now some important points of bee wax. It is a very useful byproduct of beekeeping industry. There are four pairs of wax glands are present on the abdominal body wall of worker bees only. There was wax glands which secrete a sticky liquid wax which hardens to small flakes or scales in wax pockets. The worker bee draws these wax scales out with the help of leg, which is then transferred to the mandibles, where it is chewed into a compact mass. This mass is then used to build the comb. Bee wax is grayish brown in color and insoluble in water but completely soluble in ether. Pure bee wax consists of at least 284 compounds, of which majority are esters of fatty acids and various long chain alcohols. Now some uses of bee wax. The purified and bleached wax is used in the production of food, cosmetics and pharmaceuticals. It is commercially used in the preparation of candles, casting models, carbon papers, crayons, etc. It is used as a base material in several creams and polishes, as a component of shoe polish, furniture polish, modeling waxes. Bee wax is used to make lip balm, shaving creams, cold creams, etc., and it is an important ingredient in surgical bone wax. It is also used in the manufacture of paints, lubricants, and in the laboratory for microtomy, with a common wax for block preparation of tissues. It is used to strengthen the sewing thread, cordage, shoelaces, etc. It was an important component tooth filling in ancient times. Now coming to bee venom, it is a colorless acidic liquid released by the stingers of the worker bees into the victim's body when a worker bee stings. It contains inflammatory as well as anti-inflammatory compounds, including enzymes, sugars, minerals, and amino acids. Now, the main component is melittin, a compound that consists of about 26 amino acids, which constitutes 50% of the dry weight of the venom. Then, bee venom also contains the peptides like apamine and adolapine, which also acts as toxins, and they also have anti-inflammatory and pain relieving properties. It causes inflammation and cell damage. Also, it is found to have anti-inflammatory and immunoprotective properties. Apitherapy uses the bee venom in prevention of illness, pain, and fever. Recently, it was reported that apitherapy also cures headache problems. Apitherapy also reduces the symptoms in neurological disorders like Parkinson's disease, rheumatoid arthritis, encephalomyelitis, etc. Now let us go through quickly the chemical composition of honey. You know that major component will be levulose, a type of sugar which constitutes about 38.9%, then dextrose 21.3%, maltose 8.81%, enzymes and pigments 2.21%, water of about 17.2% only, so this ash of 0.2%. So this will be the chemical composition of honey, and apart from this there are some other components too that are present in honey. So it contains minerals of about 3 to 4%, and it contains minerals like Ca, Fe, Na, KMN, CO, PO4, etc. Vitamins like B complex such as B1, B6, B12 vitamin, then C and D and other vitamins in traces. Now coming to propolis, you know what is propolis is? The diagram given in the slide will give a picture about what exactly the propolis is. So it is a sticky, gummy, resinous material gathered by bees. It can be used as a healing agent and it is an effective agent in curing itching. So this will be the end of apiculture chapter. Thank you students. In the next class or in the next video, let me go through the next chapter, that is lag culture. So with this, let me stop at this level. Thank you. Bye.